everybody, it's Rainy again here from Bubbles, Baubles, and Bows, and I'm here for another soaping video for y'all. Today we're breaking away from the traditional soap bars that I make normally, and today we're doing a shampoo bar. This recipe that I'm doing today is not my own recipe, but you can go to Wholesale Supplies Plus to their websites, and they have recipes on there that you can try and modify them to your own. I usually use a cold process soap bar for shampoo bars, but today I wanted to switch it up and try something new. So what you do is you type in the Wholesale Supplies Plus, and there's a search, a little search bar on there, and you can search up recipes of any kind, and they'll come up. But you know, and they sell everything on their website that you can use to make products. They even have a feature on there that you can, if there's something that you want to make, you can click on the package, and it just buys all, it'll put it all in your cart that you're supposed to make. That way you don't forget anything, and you pay for it, and they send it to you with instructions and everything. Now, being a soap maker already, and lotion maker, and I mean, I do it all. I already have all the ingredients already, so I didn't have to do any of that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just tell you a little bit about shampoo bars. Why use a shampoo bar? Well, instead of the liquid shampoo that you can get in the store, number one, these shampoo bars are handmade, and so you're knowing what's going into it. Just like when you eat, you know, you want to know what goes into your food that you're putting inside of you. You want to make sure that you know what you're putting on your skin, and putting in your hair, and, you know, washing your body with. You want to, because, you know, this is your skin is your first line of defense against anything. So any kind of sickness, germs, diseases. So you want to make sure you take care of it just as well as you take care of your insides by eating correctly. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off. I'm going to tell you, this is a double boiler here, and I'm going to start off telling you everything that's going to be going into the shampoo bar. And then I'll tell you as I put it in. So here we go. This right here is sodium cocoa isothianate noodles. It is just, I believe it's a coconut derivative, like coconut oil derivative, and it is what a lot of shampoo bars are made from. So I'm putting it in here in the double boiler, and you want it to kind of melt slow. You don't want to burn it. So you put it in here, and the directions say, because that's what I'm going by here, is to get your double boiler ready, add your water to the bottom, which that's what I've done, and putting it on my little stove top here. And you want the water to be slowly boiling. It is kind of boiling in there. I want to be careful because I don't want it to boil over. So, and you don't want it to boil over either because it's a big mess. So anyway, so you do that. You put your noodles in, and then your next ingredient going in is what's called Bubble Up, which is cocoa betaine. Okay, so you just pour it in. Pour it all in there. And you want it to kind of slowly melt and get that all combined. Make sure you get all your ingredients out of there. So you just want to stir it and let it slowly melt. Okay, so while that's doing that, I'm just going to go over some of the other ingredients because it's going to take a little bit to get this melted down. You're also going to use SLSA, which that is what this is, and this is what you put in bath bombs. It is a bubbling agent. It's a very gentle bubbling agent. and foaming. It causes the shampoo to foam up. Emulsifying wax, conditioning emulsifying wax, and this is going to make a conditioning bar, you know, real soft, makes your hair soft. So silk amino acids, and that is liquid silk, and well, silk makes everything soft, so that's why you want to put in there. It's good for your hair. Panthenol, it is a vitamin, and it is good for your hair as well, and you'll see this in a lot of commercial shampoos as well, and conditioners. I'm putting shea butter and argan oil in this recipe today. And then we have, what is this? Oh, sodium lactate. And this is what's going to make your bar really hard. Okay? And that's, you want that. You don't want to, because it's going to last longer. So, anyway, I'm stirring this up. And I am going to put a little, and I'm going to put a scent in there. And this scent, it comes from Brambleberry, and they don't even have it anymore. They've discontinued it, but it's called Bonsai, and it's one of my sister's and a lot of my family's favorite scent. It smells so good. It's kind of like an Irish Spring fresh scent, but she requested it, so that's my sister. I love her. So I'm gonna get that for her, and I haven't made her any in a long time because I just have a little bit left. You can't buy it anymore now, and I'm very heartbroken by that. I actually was going to buy it, and I was out, but just a little bit, a smidge, and I actually wrote Brambleberry, and they said that they no longer carry it, and I was very sad. It's one of my best selling scents, and it's one of my favorites as well. So, but anyway, I'm going to stir this and get this all mixed up. And they say you want to get this combined, see the state it's in, and you want to do it. I've made one other batch of this like this, but you want to, until it's like a paste, and it's almost there right now. Now this does not make a large batch, this recipe. I'm using these little molds today. I use them for all my shampoo bars and all that. So anyway, so I'm going to mix it up, and it's at that pasty state now. So alright. So once this is all combined and at a pasty consistency, then I'm going to add all my other ingredients to the mix. So I'm going to add my emulsifying wax, and that's something that kind of needs to melt down as well. So I'm going to put that one in there first and kind of let it melt down. Again, emulsifying wax, it makes your bar hard as well, and it also gives a conditioning agent to your shampoo bar or your finished products. It's used, like I said, it's used to thicken up lotions. I use it in my goat's milk lotions and shea butter lotions. So I hope everybody's having a good day so far and a good weekend. It's been raining here in Texarkana, but you know, we needed the rain, but you can tell that winter is coming. So it's the temperature's dropping a little bit. Got my little camera girl over there, Shelby. She's working the camera for me today because my normal camera girl she's got a new grandbaby, so she's out, you know, taking care of him. So, alright, so this is just about there. And I'm probably going to put some coloring in this. It's going to be a green colorant because I want a light green, because I kind of want it to, because this is kind of a green scent. So, let me get that out a little bit here. Alright. Just going to put a little bit in there. Just want a very light green color. You can see it. It's very pretty. Fresh looking. Okay. So there's that. Alright. Now here is my shea butter and my argan oil. I'll get all that out of there. And you know, that's kind of got to melt down too, so I'm going to add that one next. Some people just dump it all in there. And that's okay, you can do that, but I just like to make sure mine's all incorporated. And everything is melted. I don't want clumps of, I mean, I like shea butter just as much as the next person, but I don't want a big clump in my hair and not melted in my shampoo bar, you know. So, but this shea butter is fair trade shea butter, and it is from Essential Depot, and it's really good stuff. It's made from the women over in Ghana, so, and it's not processed, and it does have like a smoky scent to it, because it's not processed and bleached and all that like the stuff here in the States. But you know, the scent will cover most of it up, and you know, I like it. I like the smell of the unrefined shea, but not everybody does. I make like whipped shea butter, and it's wonderful. But you know, it does, like I said, it's pure shea butter except for a few other oils I add. And it does have a smoky scent, but I try to use scents that complement that smoky scent, so it doesn't stand out too much. Okay, so there's that. Alright, it's nice and melted. And now I'm going to add the SLSA powder. And this, you really need to wear a mask when you're doing that. It's very airborne. So, okay. Now I'm just adding a little bit at a time, so it's not that big a deal. And sometimes even with the mask on, you have a problem. As you see, that's why I'm doing all this hacking over here. So I'm just going to move my little burner over a little bit here. And I'm going to take my take it out over here on the table. Okay. Alright. Getting kind of fluffy. Stuff is something, boy. I probably should have got a bigger bow here, but alas, I did not. I'm making a mess. I'm gonna get a paper towel here. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. I don't like all that. Bugs me. Probably shaking my camera there. I still haven't gotten a tripod that's big, but I have a very large table here in my shop, so I guess I just need to get a smaller table. That would probably be best too. So, alright. Alright, now I'm going to add my sodium lactate. Sodium lactate makes the bar hard. You just want to make sure it's all mixed really well. The last time I made this, I used a big bowl to do this. So, alright. This is my silk amino acids. And again, who doesn't like silk in your hair and on your skin? It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Leaves like a silky feeling to your hair. It's very soft. And it imparts a silky effect to anything you put it in. Lotions and, I mean, it's wonderful stuff. So. And this is my panthenol. So, anyway, Halloween is coming. Is everybody ready for that? Ready to have some trick-or-treating going on? And I know my babies are looking forward to it. They love Halloween, getting to dress up and have fun. So, alright. So there's that. And now I'm just going to check my temperature a little bit, because before you add your preservative and your fragrance, you want it to be at 122 degrees. And it is. It's wonderful. I can go ahead and add it. So, and here is my preservative. And you can use whatever preservative you want. I mean, if you're going to use it quickly, you don't even, and not sell it, of course, you don't even have to put a preservative in there if you don't want, if you're making it yourself. But, you know, I sell mine, so. I mean, if you use them quick, anything, I've never had a shampoo bar or any kind of lotion or anything like that melt. I mean, not melt, get moldy or anything in the shower. So there's that. And last but not least is my fragrance oil. Oh, it's so wonderful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Brambleberry. You need to rethink your decision. I'm not selling that. That's an awesome scent. I love it. Again, you want to make sure it's all incorporated at the bottom of the. Make sure, first of all, make sure you get a big enough bowl here. So, and since these are, you know, since these are just for me and my family, this batch. It really didn't, you know, I'm dropping some stuff on here, but normally I don't do that, but I just sanitize my table and all that. But anyway, so it's nice and combined. Smells so good. So okay, so here is my, you kind of just want to put it in here. Oh, camera girl coughing over there. I'm going to press it down. Like I said, this is a very small batch. Well, it may not be as small as some people make really small bars, shampoo bars, and mine are not that small. Mine are like 4-ounce bars. So, but you know, that's what I mean, you sell them, and I want them to have a nice bar to last a little bit, you know. So, and they do make, there's a lot of presses, like bath bomb presses and stuff, that have molds for specifically, can't talk today, specifically for shampoo bars. So, and there are a lot, of course there's different recipes you have to use for those things as well, because you know, this is a very sticky recipe, and you gotta, it's probably not gonna work in a normal press. I don't know, I've never tried it. I don't even own a press, so I'm not really the authority to be talking about that. But anyway, this last little bit in here, and that is that. So you take your mold and you put it in the freezer for let's see, you put it in the freezer for an hour, and then you can remove it from the mold, and you want to put it on a paper towel or a drying rack, and you want to let it sit from 24 to 48 hours. These bars, even though they don't have water in them like normal soap bars, you still want to let the liquid evaporate from them that's in the all the other ingredients that you put in. That way it gets nice and hard. So anyway, let me tell you everything that is in the bar and the recipe from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Like I said, it's not a secret. You can go there and you can print it out. You're going to need the sodium cocoa isothianate noodles, or SCI noodles, 4.60. You need 4.05 of the SLSA. You need 3.20 of Bubble Up or cocoa betaine. You need 0.7 ounces of emulsifying wax, the conditioning kind. 0.40 lactic acid, sodium lactate. You need 0.30 of silk amino acids, 0.30 of your fragrance, and 0.10 of your preservative. You want to make sure, again, I don't know if I said it before, that when you get your preservative, it needs to be water soluble preservative. And there are a few different kinds that you can get. Now, as I said, I modified this recipe a little bit myself and added the argan oil and the shea butter and the panthenol and all that. And that's something that you'll have to calculate yourself. Now, all of this is in ounces, the recipe that I just gave you. So if it didn't say ounces, it is in ounces. So, some of the tools that you're going to need to make it are a double boiler. You're going to need water for the double boiler. Your stovetop, measuring cup, mixing spoon, freezer. You want to have a nice scale that you can measure everything, and then of course a thermometer. And the thermometer I got at Home Depot. So, but anyway, that is that. And I hope everybody enjoyed this video. If you did like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. We also have an Etsy shop that sells all the products that we make here on the channel. And a Facebook page, Bubbles, Baubles, and Bows on Facebook. And there, you can go there to that our Facebook page, and you can see the videos that are coming up, any kind of news, updates about anything. We post pictures of our stuff that we're doing, even if we don't make videos of it. Sometimes we don't make videos for YouTube, and we make it and we'll post it up there. We welcome any feedback that y'all might give. We're very new to YouTube. Like I said, as in all my videos, you want to make sure that you are safety first. Make sure you wear gloves, especially if you're selling your products. Make sure you keep everything, your area neat and clean. Anyway, that's it. Oh, and we're also on Instagram at Bubbles, Baubles, and Bows. We are offering free shipping in the United States. On all orders. So come on over to our Etsy website and get your Christmas shopping done and all that. Our bars are limited. The stuff sells out pretty quick when we get it up there. So make sure that you get your Christmas shopping done and get it delivered right to your door. But anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day, and I'll see you next time. See you later.